So you're expecting
Yes.
piglets soon.
Nancy is expected to deliver tomorrow, 16th December. So we are expecting that Nancy should farrow tomorrow if we didn't miscalculate, 16th December.
So I remember in the summer, I think the piglets were, or the pigs were originally expected to be added to the Learning Center around June, and I think it didn't end up happening till around August. And there was one meeting we met with you, and we were very excited to hear that you finally got the pigs, and you told us that 2 of them were named John and Nancy, and he ultimately ended up telling us how they got those names. So John, would you be willing to share that story again?
Sure. You know, Sister Juunza put together that wonderful program, and we were coming out of the mission church, and we ran into each other with Sister Ennis, and Sister had shared the business plan, which I think it called at the time for like $17,000 US to get the piggery going. And so I told Sister Juunza that we'd find a way to do that, but she had to, 2 conditions. She had to call the fattest pig John and the prettiest pig Nancy. So that's how they got their names, right, Juunza?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly that. And can I just show you where I got those instructions and how it looked like? Would you allow me to share a picture?
Sure.
Yes, of course.
Sure.
This one is named Nancy. There we are.
Okay.
Do you have Nancy?
Yes. William and I know this very well.
Yes, in front of the mission church, and I was getting the instructions that the fattest has to be John and the prettiest has to be Nancy. So you were asking about the south, right? The piggery project. So like you mentioned, obviously we were getting excited when we got them. We got them on the 31st of July. We intended to get them on 1st June, but we only got them on the 31st of July. So we got the 5 sows. Then a week or 2 later, that's when John joined them, because we had to get from a different breed. You don't get the same breed to avoid inbreeding. So we needed to get the male from somewhere else. So we had to buy him from another supplier. And we've had them, they've been serviced at different times because they were coming on heat at different times. So the first one to be serviced was our prettiest one, Nancy, on the 22nd of August. So that's why, according to our calculation, she's supposed to farrow tomorrow on the 16th of July, unless maybe nature doesn't go with our calculation, but we are expecting that she farrows at that time. The house is already prepared. We have, I think, 5 farrowing pens. The one that we constructed has 22 pens, and 5 of them are farrowing pens, so that at every given time, even if they were to farrow at the same time, each one would have its own room with its piglets, and the rest are weaning pens, fattening, and all those. We already know what stage goes where. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. When their Quaker team came to visit us, they said, "Now you have built a dormitory for pigs. This is not a pig." I said, "No, this is where the pigs need to go."
Well, thank you for all you're doing, sisters, and your congregation, and helping all the people. It's terrific. It's a real blessing.
I think from our side also, we want to be very grateful for the support that we have received. We feel very special. We have received support from the Miller Center. We have received support from Santa Clara University. As you can see, the students are here working with us. We have received support from the individuals. And now, John, we are going to talk about you. I don't know whether we have the permission to, but we are going to really acknowledge the support that you have given us, the financial support. It has brought us to where the EFI is today. And the Sisters of the Holy Spirit know what they mean when they say, "Nancy is looking very well. Can you wash John?" when they're in the piggery, they're talking about that, but they know who they are referring to. They know who they are appreciating for everything that has gone on, such that we feel special because it's not that we've been the best among the sisters, but we've just been privileged and we don't take that for granted. And it makes us work extra hard, take care of the resources that are placed before us and ensure that they really go towards the intended purpose. And we try to achieve what is dreamt of by the sisters, by those who are supporting us. And you know, we know that our curriculum was at, I don't know whether they found it at 5% or 2%. You might want to say something about the wonderful work that you did with the two. You were really in the forefront.
What I would say is that we are very grateful for the collaboration that Will and William, when we had just started, and they worked very well with us as a team, because when they came in, they had already found a team that was put in place. But the integration was so great, and the work that they came up with, they made the whole experience, the whole exercise go very quickly, because the trainers that we had to put the curriculum together, they are full-time workers as well. Like, they are busy with the students, they are in a training school, college. So with the coming in of William and Will, it was really a blessing for us as religious sisters of the Holy Spirit. So thank you very much, William and Will, for the work and for all what you put in the development of the curriculum. And it really looks nice, and it feels very you will always be in touch with you. As I said, you are part of us now. You are a family of the Holy Spirit, sister. So thank you very much.
I'll say thank you to both of you. I mean, both of you and everybody, the trainers who unfortunately, aren't here with us, but thank you. And we hope that, I think I speak for both of us when I say that we just hope that it's useful. We hope that it helps.
Us and the trainers were so helpful in filling in our gaps of knowledge. And I think exactly as Edna was saying, we kind of formed a team that has come together. And as William was saying, we just hope that it's successful and gives these students the education that they deserve.
Because if we took care of them, but they're in good hands.
Royalty, huh? Yeah. Sisters, thank you so much. Thank you for all you're doing. And blessings at Christmas and in the new year. And please keep praying for me and my family.